You think that I'm about to just be having a threesome with a girl? If you think that one, she ain't gonna be on our level, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do it with somebody that got just as much to lose as her. I'm not just doing it with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
The situation between Iman Shumpert and Aaron Pierre recently turned into something no one could have expected. What started as an argument between the two men suddenly became physical, so intense that it shocked everyone who saw it and even brought the police to the scene. It all happened near a private filming set where both men were there to support their daughter, who was involved in a media project. At first, the disagreement seemed like just another heated conversation between two co-parents. But things got out of control quickly. Eyewitnesses and video clips that are now spreading like wildfire on social media show the moment when things took a dark turn. Iman, a former NBA star, allegedly grabbed Aaron by the collar and pushed him. Some people watching even claimed they saw Iman reaching for Aaron's neck, as if trying to choke him. All of this happened in public, just feet away from their daughter. And it was all captured on video. What should have been a private matter between two fathers suddenly became national news. People online have described the moment as explosive, intense, and heartbreaking. It wasn't just an argument anymore, it was now a serious situation, with possible legal consequences and emotional damage for everyone involved, especially their child. According to people who were there, the fight began with loud voices and strong words, accusations about how each was parenting, decisions about custody, and claims of emotional manipulation. Aaron reportedly tried to stay calm and back away, but Iman didn't let up. That's when things turned physical, and it all happened very fast. Staff on set rushed to break things up, but the damage had already been done. Security and crew members stepped in to try and control the scene. There was yelling, pushing, and pure chaos. Within minutes, someone had called the police. Sirens filled the air, and 2 squad cars showed up shortly after. Officers jumped out and immediately told both men to stand down. "Hands off," one officer reportedly shouted as he ran toward the scene. In cell phone footage now going viral, Aaron can be seen with his hands raised slightly, looking scared and tense. Iman, on the other hand, appeared visibly angry, yelling about wanting the best for his daughter. Police had to physically hold him back while security helped control the crowd. Everything on set stopped. What was supposed to be a supportive, peaceful day for their child became a loud, upsetting scene filled with fear and confusion. People on the set were shaken. One witness described it as, like he lost control, it was pure anger. Another said Aaron looked like he didn't know what to do, that he just wanted to walk away safely. A member of the security team confirmed that Aaron never tried to fight back. He was trying to calm the situation, but Iman wouldn't stop. One person on set said the whole thing felt way too real, nothing staged about it. It was emotional, raw, and disturbing. After the police separated the two men, officers began taking statements from the crew, guests, and anyone who saw what happened. Meanwhile, the internet exploded with the news. Within an hour, video clips started appearing on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. People were shocked. Some showed side-by-side images of the family during happier times next to the video of the fight. The contrast was heartbreaking. Hashtags like #ProtectTheChild, #FromLoveToViolence, and #ParentingCrisis began trending. Some people even created online polls, asking if Iman had gone too far or if the situation could be fixed. But most felt this was more than just a one-time outburst. They believed it revealed something deeper, a co-parenting relationship filled with problems. Sources close to the family later revealed that this argument may have started because of an upcoming custody hearing. They'd reportedly been arguing about where their daughter would live, what school she should attend, and how they should split parenting time. Iman was heard yelling, "She deserves stability," while Aaron fired back, "You're playing games with her life." Apparently, Aaron had offered a flexible parenting plan, but Iman wouldn't agree to it. This fight, it turns out, was just the boiling point of a long list of disagreements. The situation had been getting worse for a while. This wasn't just about one moment, it was about everything that had been building up behind the scenes. Now, there are serious questions about what comes next. Legal experts online are already discussing the possibility of criminal charges against Iman. If enough physical evidence exists, especially video footage, he could be charged with assault. If that happens, it might affect any future custody decisions. Some legal commentators say that if this footage ends up in court, it could completely change the way judges view the custody situation. There's even talk that Aaron may file for a restraining order against Iman. On social media, many people are supporting that idea. One person commented under a video of the altercation, "This is long overdue." People seem to believe that what happened wasn't just a one-time issue, it was part of a larger pattern of conflict and instability. But while people argue online about legal charges and parenting rights, others are focused on the emotional toll, especially for the little girl caught in the middle. Watching your father lose control in such a public and chaotic way can leave deep emotional scars. It's not just a memory, it can become trauma. Mental health professionals are already speaking out. Some are warning that this kind of experience could lead to serious long-term effects like anxiety, trouble trusting others, or emotional instability. For a young child, watching two people she loves fight like that, especially in front of strangers and cameras, can change the way she sees the world. This whole incident wasn't just about a fight between two men. It became a public example of what can happen when private pain, legal battles, and emotional stress all collide in the wrong moment. And now, the world is watching, not just for drama, but for accountability, safety, and healing. Emotional moments like this can deeply affect a child, especially at such a young age. Experts are warning that incidents like these, when witnessed during early childhood, don't just pass, they stay with a person, often showing up later in life in the form of anxiety, trust issues, or emotional confusion. That's why many fans, psychologists, and advocates are urging immediate action to protect the child's mental health. There's growing support online for putting the little girl in counseling right away, not just to help her heal after what happened, but to help her understand and cope with the complicated situation she's now part of. Family therapy is also being suggested, not only to support the child but to guide both parents toward a healthier co-parenting arrangement if they hope to avoid further damage. Meanwhile, social media is filled with speculation and theories. Many people are trying to figure out what really went on and what might be coming next. One popular theory is that Iman Shumpert's intense reaction wasn't entirely spontaneous. Some believe it may have been a deliberate move, an emotional display meant to influence the court and public opinion, possibly to gain sympathy as a father fighting for his child. Others suspect that Aaron or even Teyana Taylor may soon come forward with new evidence, text messages, audio recordings, or even video clips that could reveal more details about the situation behind the scenes. If such material does surface, it could drastically change how the public sees everything, and might even influence the legal proceedings. There's also talk that Iman might issue a public apology, possibly in a heartfelt Instagram post or video. If he does, he may try to explain his actions as coming from a place of frustration or pain over not having more access to his daughter. Whether people would accept that apology or question its sincerity remains to be seen, but it would definitely stir up more discussion. Some believe the courts might even require both parents to attend therapy together as a condition for future custody arrangements. If the judge sees their relationship as unstable or unsafe, therapy could be the only path forward, for the sake of their daughter, if nothing else. Many fans are cautiously hopeful about this idea, saying it could help bring structure and calm into the child's life. And then there are those wondering if this dramatic moment could end up in a documentary or future reality show. Teyana Taylor has always been open and creative in how she shares her life. Some fans think she may already be working on a personal project that touches on the situation. With how fast the media picked up the story and how emotionally invested the public has become, it wouldn't be shocking if this family crisis eventually made its way into a long-form, storytelling format. As all eyes remain on the situation, the big questions continue to swirl. Will Iman be charged? Will Aaron step forward to tell his story? Could both men be forced to sit down and take the court process more seriously? And will Teyana, or someone close to her, publicly defend or condemn what happened? One thing is certain, this is no longer just a disagreement between parents. It has turned into a public spectacle, revealing how easily private family conflicts can explode when fame is involved. With police reports expected, legal action on the table, and constant public reaction, this story is far from over. What began as an argument between two fathers has now become a symbol of how parenting, pressure, and emotion can collide under the weight of public scrutiny. The child at the center of it all is now caught in a whirlwind of legal issues, emotional pain, and viral media. All we can do now is wait to see what happens next. Will justice be served? Will healing begin? Or will things get even messier? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Was this a father standing up for his child, or was it something far more damaging? Stay tuned, because whatever happens next might just change the entire story.